Hi, I have some tools and tips to help your wheel. Chakrasana, urdhva dhanurasana, you might call it. There's three areas you want to think about when you're trying to improve your wheel, really trying to master it. Your shoulders and upper shoulder girdle, your torso, literally your back muscles and your core, and your buttocks and legs. Okay? So I'm going to give you some tips on each of those three areas. First one is, in order for the arms to press up into wheel, urdhva dhanurasana, have to be flexible, have to be released. You want to release your shoulders. This action is fantastic. Not only does it release the deltoid, which is the force, which is the muscle that you use to press yourself up, but it also releases your shoulder blades. If the shoulder blades get stuck in the back, you end up elbows kind of push all the way out like wings in chakrasana. So you want to roll your shoulders around and really release your shoulders. Right, and do that in both directions. Really pull the shoulder blades apart and pull the shoulder blades together. And then you want to strengthen the shoulders. So it's an awkward movement. Your hands are above your shoulders in the wheel, right? So the action is pressing down this way. So a simple action is to take your elbows forward at a 90-degree angle and just going to lift your elbows up, far as they go, just like that, and exhale down. Inhale up. And down. Now you should feel it right here at the top of your deltoid. Inhale up and down. Try not to let your elbows go out like this, right? You want your elbows to go straight up. Inhale and down. Now they might not, if I do one arm at a time, obviously it comes up higher, right? When I do both arms, it's not going to be the case. So don't have expectations that it has to come up a certain height in order to be successful. You just want to begin to strengthen those muscles. Release, inhale, release. Do it like 10 times until you feel a nice strength or burn right here at the deltoid. That's the action. That's the area you're working. And by keeping your elbows in, your shoulder blades are drawn apart, and so you're not going to be collapsing anyway. Here, you're going to just lift straight up. Inhale and exhale down. Okay, that's the shoulders, right? Now the next thing is the torso and the back. A great way, and people think that chakrasana or ustrasana, camel pose, these advanced back bends, that the preparation is just all of this action and strength. But to be honest, the best preparation for any of these advanced back bends are supported back bends. It forces you to get into your back muscles. The best back bend for urdhva dhanurasana might be the boat. So here, you're going to have your arms back initially. You're going to be weighted down, legs about hip width apart, because that's how it's going to be in chakrasana. Your feet are going to be hip width apart. Now, just start to lift up. Open through your spine and exhale down. When you get warmer, you come up and you hold. Now, you want to take your arms back, kind of drop your shoulders back and reach this way. Okay? Now you can add your shoulders and arm strength as well by taking your arm out, one arm out, and the other arm back. Okay? So you're reaching this way, and still the whole time you're working all the muscles of your back. Okay? Now you can keep your legs down, start to arch your body up a little bit more. Inhale. Really pull your body into a back bend. And exhale, release down maybe 50%. Inhale, pull back. And even your head, you want the connections, the paraspinal muscles connect all the way here to the base of the head. You want to come up and just tilt your head back a little more. It'll fire up all those muscles in your spine even more. And release. And then include your buttocks. And just lift. Squeeze. You want to squeeze your buttocks. Lift, exhale, release, but don't release all the way. Your nose doesn't touch the floor. Chest just floats, toes barely come close, and then inhale, reach up again. Exhale, release down. But not all the way if you can. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. Okay? Now, we want to get into the core too. The setup for the wheel is just like Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. And this is the same one that's going to help connect into the core. As you inhale, you want to roll. You want to press your low back down and then lift up. So when you exhale, you're releasing down in a rolling fashion from the upper back all the way to the tailbone. Inhale, tilt first, kind of pull your pubic bone up, and this requires low abdominals, and lift, and exhale, roll down. Okay? You can come up all the way into the bridge pose, but once you lock your arms and you come to your shoulders, a lot of times there's the release through here and in the core. So that's where you want to stay away from in preparation for chakrasana. You'd be better off keeping your arms by your sides and notice how your butt and hips could kind of slide down. You want to keep them tucked and lifted with your core. That's what's going to help you take some weight off your shoulders in chakrasana. Good. And also, it gets you keyed into the glutes. Your glutes are real strong. Because if they're not, then the pressure's on the low belly. And if the low belly's not strong, that too collapses, and then the whole body collapses. Okay? Now, one other way to get active and understanding of what's happening in the glutes is from all fours. Just swing your knee at a 90-degree angle, lift it straight up, and push. And release, and you're going to lift it up straight here. Pull it up and down. Up, and really see how you can fire up this glute. Okay, you want to do both sides. Great. Now, you have all three components. Shoulders released and strengthened, right? Back strong and open. Core active, so there's that rolling action, that tilting action, and then your glutes, your buttocks engaged. You have to then, when you start to do the wheel, you have to start from the bottom, okay? So once you're getting ready for the wheel, you want to first engage your core, squeeze your buttocks, because so too often people get into this action, and where does the mind go? The mind goes to where the hands are and the shoulders are. And then it becomes all here. It becomes a push all through the shoulders. I'm purposefully disengaging the buttocks and the abdomen, right? So it's here, it's pushing all through my arms, and it's too much. So what you want to do is make sure, once you get your hands in position, take a moment to collect yourself. You want to push your low back down, engage through here. This gets you into your core. And then press through your feet. This is going to squeeze. You're going to lift your hips up like you did in the bridge. This is going to access your glutes. Once you do that, then the body's lifting already up out of the strength of the glutes and the strength of the core. And there's one other thing you might try. It's with a block. If you find the position of your hands above your shoulders still difficult to access your core, come up halfway. So you take this block and slide it right under your back, right under your sacrum. Okay? And then you have your arms still here. But now, instead of having to lift your hips up all the way, you push your sacrum tilted. Tilting's the key. You push your sacrum into the block, and then you lift up. All right, so now you have all the keys, all the components. Remember, you want to focus on the shoulders. You want to focus on the shoulder blades. You want to focus on the spinal column and the muscles around the spine. The spinal muscles actually pull your back into a C. Those are the ones that help sustain the pose. But the muscles that help you get up are lower. Remember that. The core strength and the glutes. All right, so hopefully these 3 areas you give some attention to, and I can't wait to see your wheel. Namaste.